How's it going, everyone? This is just a super quick video to introduce my latest save. You know, I've got the Stinger Man going on the channel, 2 or 3 episodes a week. We're really loving that. The problem with that is I'm loving it that much that I'm playing it so much offline I'm getting a bit too far ahead. Plus some personal circumstances, whereas I'm getting knee surgery this week, means I'm going to have a bit more time off work, so I need another save. The plan is to do another save and stream it on Twitch as well as play it offline with some updates on YouTube. Now the save will be this one, Project Parma. Now I started this about 3 weeks ago to a month on Twitch and it didn't go too well. Now following that I decided to change my Twitch strategy and I thought I was going to do drafts and things like that purely because I'm going to have less time to stream. But now these circumstances have changed, we're going to go back to the Parma save. Now the only issue is I deleted it, but I did delete it with us in a decent spot. So these were results that we turned it around from. Remember, we got beat 3-0 by Lazio, 7-0 by Juve, and that 4-0 there against Inter. But we turned it around, Sassuolo beat us, and then we went on to a nice little run. So at the time, we were sitting, I think, in about 12th position. Obviously, I've deleted it, so now what? I want to start a new save. I thought, why not go back to Parma? And since the time we finished the save, we've had that new database from SI, so players have moved around. It's an ideal time to restart. Parma have remained pretty much the same. As a couple of players that have been added in which are quite interesting, such as Graziano Pella. Do you remember him? I didn't even know he was still going. I'm quite shocked that he's only 35 years old, but Parma signed him in the window, so he's now part of Parma's team. So a few players like that, little tweaks here and there, but if we're going to do a save, we're going to go with Parma and we're going to try and get it right this time. So we finished in 12th last time we left it. I think it was about December time. So now I've restarted and learning from past mistakes, we've started okay. This is where we sit so far. You can see the pre-season was decent. We were trying all sorts of things. When we did the Parma save last time, we were playing around with 4-3-3s, things like that. But I kind of like new formations. I want to get something new to work. And Parma were just loaded with centre-backs. So for me, we had to go with a 3 at the back system. So we're kind of doing that. I'll get to the tactic that we're using shortly. But you can see the start we've had. We've played 4 games and we've won 3 out of 4, including a big win away at Napoli. And we've a huge home win against Sassuolo. And an unfortunate defeat against Fiorentina, but we've just beat Roma 2-0. So we're going to pick it up from here. I'll be streaming sometime next week after my knee surgery, but I'm going to play it offline as well, so I'm just going to chip away at it. It's just going to help me to have 2 different saves. We've got the Journeyman, the Stingerman type, with all the lower league teams battling and grinding, and we've got this different one with Parma, a long haul save. We're sticking with Parma now for the duration, hopefully, of FM21, and we'll see where we can take them. Now, have a look at this formation. This is different. Didn't think it'd work as well as it has so far. Early days, but right, here's a system I've never ever used in FM, and it's surprising what it looks like in match. It looks defensive as hell there, doesn't it? 5 across the back, 3 centre midfielders, 2 up top. But what you'll find is in game, those fullbacks cause the set to attack, absolutely rip it up the pitch. It's really cool to watch. And we'll get to that in Twitch. We'll watch a bit on 2D so you can see the movements playing out. Other key positions is the false 9, Gavinho, let me know. He's down as a forward, but he drops all over the place, and it's a really cool little system that we've got going on at the minute. With a double Mazzala, never used a double Mazzala in an age, with the guy in the middle holding it all together. So that's what we've been using. That's People's Elbow version 1. Usually I'm using that away from home, and the home tactic, we go a bit more aggressive, a higher line, and the fullbacks turn into wing backs, but they're still staying at the back. And you'll also notice that the 3 centre backs are all ball playing defenders. Now that's somewhat risky, I know it is, but we don't have a playmaker in the team. Them boys are going to be looking for the ball over the top because we are playing very much on the counter attack. We're an underdog throughout this season. We're at Parma, and this is what I learned from. Can just bomb at teams until you build the club a bit. So this is what we're going to use to build the club. Got our ball playing defenders. One of them is aggressive though. The middle one, he's the stopper. He's going to march into them areas and try and cut out the ball. So far it's working. It's going to be fun to watch either way. As far as Twitch schedules go, at the minute I'm not sure. I will keep everyone updated on Twitter and on the YouTube community tab. I'm just going to be bobbing in and out. I might even do a few live streams on YouTube as well to make it easier for my YouTube crew to connect with it. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun, and it started really well. It's obviously going to go a bit downhill once we start playing Inter, and it's going to be really interesting when we play Juve Zebra away from home, and let's see what happens. Have we learnt our lesson from that massacre? We'll see. But thanks for watching. That's just a little update of where we're at. If the channel's a bit quiet next week, it's purely because I'll probably be gassed out my head on morphine after this little knee surgery.